Chapter 6, Presentation Skill. Being desired that they should have a proper presentation in order to explain and establish a clarity with other persons. So his understanding, ability and skill come to his aid for this matter. Appropriate presentation not only provide information and explanation to individual or group, but also avails their approval and manages to get desired result. Presentation is commonly used for the activity of representation. This means the skill and ability to present, inform and explain one's belief, approach, opinion or scheme to other person or group in the most appropriate manner. Let us learn the importance of presentation. The points can be common to all and some may differ according to age group, gender and designation. Presentation are made on different purposes such as learning, teaching, evaluation, interview and group discussion, training, demonstration, strategy, planning, project, survey, etc. The manner of presentation will vary in case of explanation of principles, narration of a procedure or providing plans for future. Presentation can be oral or written or audiovisual using computers. Presentation made with the use of technology creates a long-lasting effect. Now let us learn types of presentation. There are three types of presentation from the point of view of mode, medium of expression. One is oral, that is elocution, debate, dialogue, arguments. Second is written, where we have letters, memo, proposal, report, petition, testimony, planning, project strategies, etc. And the third is PowerPoint presentation, which is audiovisual. A PowerPoint is a combination of oral and written and technological skill. This is the most practical and simple and has become synonymous to presentation. PowerPoint presentation has proven to be the most appropriate and self-explanatory method for demonstration in classroom lectures, training, business meeting and project work. PowerPoint can be in the best way with a good clarity. A slideshow can be prepared and a slideshow can be run for an audience with the help of a projector on a large screen. The content can also be distributed in form of handouts. Preparing a PPT is an art and requires many skill. Presentation are of two types from the point of view of the presenter, individual and group. Individual and group presentation can be made for interview, project and for marketing strategy, etc. Now from the point of view of the audience, presentation are of two types, face-to-face and indirect. For interview, project and marketing strategy, discussion or presentation can be made face-to-face and also using technical aids like telephone or video conferencing. From the point of view of objectives, presentation can be of five types. Informative presentation, instructional presentation, awakening presentation, persuasive presentation and decision-making presentation. First is informative presentation. The main objective of this type of presentation is to give exact information of subject to the other party. This type of presentation should be brief and precise. This type of presentation moves from the most important to the least important points. Example, this type of presentation is used for teaching, training, etc. Second is instructional presentation. The main objective of this type of presentation is to give exact instruction regarding matters. This type of presentation is given either to suggest or command. This type of presentation is elaborated and intense, so requires more time. This type of presentation includes basic important matters, so evaluation becomes possible. Example, it includes tutorial, demonstrative of safety measures, etc. Now the third is awakening presentation. The two examples of awakening type of presentation are educative speech of preceptors and second is motivational speech of mentors. In awakening presentation, it enables unanimous decision making, it strengthens with apt use of language, impressive presentation and energetic interaction, it becomes lively with narration of stories or real life incidents. Fourth is persuasive presentation. Persuasive presentation takes place in political debates, business proposals, etc. Here the discussion of advantage and disadvantage in order to achieve correctness, takes place, logical movement towards solution is done, and to create emotional appeal can be obtained. Fifth is decision making. To lead towards decision making by concrete example, establish the need for decision or result by way of comparing and contrasting a particular situation, detailed discussion including the probable risk factors possible. The examples are meeting of the board of directors, court's verdict, etc. Points to be remembered in presentation. As we have studied about three types of presentation, so here the first one, the oral presentation. Oral presentation generally takes place face to face, and for oral presentation, the following points should be taken into consideration for both face to face and distant oral communication. First is to consider psychological capacity and ability of audience. Second, appropriate time. Third, place of presentation. Fourth, considering the status and designation of listener. Fifth, logical presentation. Sixth, selection of words and language. 7. Impressive voice. 8. Stimulate feelings. 9. Ready for counter arguments. 10. To accept appropriate arguments. 11th, the presenter should be able to control his feelings. Written presentation. Here the reader is at the center, so to consider the psychological capacity and ability of the reader. Second is, it should be prepared keeping in mind the age, status and designation of the reader. Third, selection of proper language and word. Fourth, correctness of grammar and spelling. Fifth, it should be moderate with less words. Sixth, logically in paragraph. Seventh, minor points should be presented with bullets. Eighth, arrangement of points should match the format of the write-up. Ninth, size of the paper should match the subject matter. 10th, the matter, handwritten or typed, should be legible. 11th, margin, spacing must be observed. 12th, write-up should be reread and redrafted if needed. Following points to be remembered while preparing slideshow. First is template as per subject matter. Second, color and font. Third, layout of the slide. Fourth, clarity of subject. Fifth, agenda. Sixth, title of the slide. Seventh, font size of title. Eighth, optimum utilization of a slide. Ninth, proper symbol in information. 10th, graphics and animation. 11th, audiovisual, chart and dynamic effect. 12th, total number of slides should be limited. 13th, last slide should thank the audience and queries should be invited. Here are some examples of presentation and PowerPoint presentations.